Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Demario McCowan. Some know me as a Turo goat. Some of you guys have seen some of the courses that I put inside of the community. This one's particularly about funding, okay? So whether you're funding a Turo business, whether you're funding a new business, or even you're coming from 9 to 5 and you're looking to start a business, there's all different reasons why you need to use OPM. A lot of us in the Turo and the rental car space is just like, how do we get more cars? That's the big thing. I've successfully helped fund over 200 car deals. Over 200. Some were from us, some were for other companies. I collectively helped run a fleet of over 199 cars in multiple states. My number one job is how to get more cars and how do we get more capital for our business. So I'm going to introduce you guys to a community. It's on a platform called WAP. So it's a little bit like school, but it's a little bit different. And here I picked the funding community that's 100% about funding. So I wanted to show you guys the back office of this and show you guys the value. You have to understand there's level 1s, there's levels 2s, and it keeps going up. And a lot of times the level 1 is just entry level. We just started getting business. And then we look at the level 3 or 4. In 2 years, your business should already have established credit, established history. However, a lot of time as entrepreneurs, we don't think like that. We actually, some of us don't even use a business bank account. So those are really big mistakes, and I want to shy you guys away from because you guys can see some of the success stories that we have here. So this is John Franco. He's actually in the Turo industry. I helped him get $1 million. He was able to get track lease for $200,000, which he was able to get multiple cars. He was able to get a Land Rover, a Lucid, a Tesla, and a couple other cars. And he was also getting a lot of liquid, whether it was loans or credit cards. You guys see, I know the lingo. We have another investor. He was able to get a car. His name is Brennan out in Colorado. We got a vehicle loan right here for $80,000. That's really cool. If you had another car on your fleet that was worth like $50,000 to $60,000, how much money do you think that can make you? I'm sure it can make you some extra money. We have another approval here. We have another investor that got a car here. We got multiple regular credit cards here. But enough of just the testimonials, because I'm sure you guys want to know, what can this do for me? Let's show you guys some of the core stuff, okay? So we have multiple courses in here. So the Funding 101 goes over just the walkthrough of using a new app and different things like that. We also have investment opportunities where people are able to get into different type of investments in the industry and in other industries as well. And we have calendars. We do monthly calls, as well as you can even win prizes in the WAP community, which is really cool. And this is some of the Funding 101 we go over. The introduction, understanding data points. This is the thing. You could have a 700 credit score, but what is on your credit matters. You have to have good data points, especially if you want to learn how to get funding in 2025. Once you learn this, you'll have that skill. So we go over the pre-approval methods. I know sometimes we cross our fingers and hope we get approved, but I don't want you guys to do that. We use pre-approvals when I help clients all the time, and this is the bread and butter. I go over specific companies like American Express. There's some really cool things you could do there. Fintech banks. These are banks that they can look into your bank accounts because you give them authorization through something called Plaid. And guess what? They're able to give you money because you have money in your bank accounts, which is great. This is the standards of 2024 standards, and there's even going to be an updated version of the 2025 standards. Since it's January, we're still figuring that out because banks change stuff per quarter. And then I give you guys a downloadable guide. Now, as we get into the many aspects of this community, we have the community aspect where people are able to go and message each other. And I'll tell you guys, depending on what program that you guys get on, whether it's the entry level or the VIP, there's even another chat on Instagram with a bunch of different stuff. We've talked about different investments like crypto. We talked about how to get funding. We talked about credit repair. I dropped a bank in there that we use to get basically a merchant loan. So that's really cool. Now this is the investment opportunity tabs. As you can see here, there's different investments, whether it's Airbnb, the Turo, rental partnership if you want to actually have a whole business set up for you, and even a credit partnership if you guys want to get into this field as well. That's super cool, and this right here is where you guys are going to see all the different investments that we vetted and we have real numbers, real data for. Then you guys go to the calendar and you guys can see when we have calls and different things. Like this is where you guys are going to want to do your Q&A funding call that we have once a month, and you guys are able to get in on that. Another cool thing is there's literally prizes. If you guys come here, you guys could come here every single day and you guys can spin to win, and you can see if you win something. So there's multiple prizes, from gift cards to AirPods to a PS5. There's just multiple things that you guys can see. Let's see if we can spin the wheel and see if we win something. This is something that you guys can do every single day on this platform. And you can see what other people's won right here. You guys could win a free trial as well. Not this time, better luck next time. The cool thing is you could do it, I could do it again in 10 hours. And then we go over like selling trade line. How nice would it be to literally get paid to have good credit? So if you have good credit, you can sell something called a trade line and you can make upwards to $2,500 a month. And you don't have to rent a car out, you don't have to do anything. This is really good passive income by having good credit. So I go over what are trade lines, the verbiage, building that foundation, where to go to market trade lines, which is super simple, and how to run that play. So I go over that all in here. Here's a new federal rule that removes medical debt from credit. I share different things like that for funding. And this is a good space to go to when you guys are wanting to see big news. We've seen a lot of things with the new president being elected. So you guys will be able to see any news here that I post regarding credit world, okay? So it's super important to stay up on that because lenders change their requirements quarterly. Some change them quicker depending on the Fed's doing the rates, different things like that. So it's very important to know about that. And then we just have the introductions tabs. You guys can go here and introduce yourself. So it's very similar to school. You guys have that same aspect. It really deep dive in the funding course and deep dive in the selling trade lines. So how much is this? It's only $5.99 per week, or $14.99 in 1 month, depending on which program that you guys use. That's the general. You get access to the funding course, you get access to messaging people in the community, these cool investment opportunities. You guys will get access to the live calls, you guys will get access to getting prizes, and you guys will get access to the Selling Trade Lines 101 course. And you guys will get direct access to me when it comes to funding. Now, if you guys like that and you guys are like, well, I want to know more about investing, I want to invest in crypto or Airbnb, I want to get notified like this, then you guys are going to want to go for the VIP package, which is $89.99 per month, and you guys get access to an Instagram group chat where we go over many different things. And I'll actually show you guys that group chat. This is a credit rich VIP group on Instagram, and as you can see, like, we're talking about some stuff you can't see because it's on the computer versus the app, but we're talking about cryptocurrency. I dropped some videos and gave them a play on which lender they can use and different things like that. So you'll see multiple investments. You'll basically see an accountability group and the ability to grow and really exceed and get these tips when they come right to my head instead of me having to go post in these groups and different things like that. This is something that we're always pretty much on Instagram and Facebook. So I like this. And this right here comes in the VIP only, which is $89.99 a month. So you get access to this chat and the chat in the WAP community. So you guys can go down to the links below. The one that says VIP, you guys can get into it. And then the one that says regular. So if you guys are getting on the regular plan, you guys will get a 7-day free trial. If you guys get on the VIP plan, you guys will get in on a 7-day free trial only down below because you guys are in the community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the community.